The Wii U, the console nobody bought, and how you can tell Scott DeWaz and Steve Smith apart. Now, don't get me wrong, the Wii U wasn't a bad console, it just sold bad. It was a kinda cool idea, and it had a lot of good games, most of which have been ported to Switch. But even when it was still being actively sold, I was gonna say heyday, but let's be serious, this thing never had a fucking heyday. It had very similar games, or straight up ports to 3DS, even when it was being sold. Like, they had no fate from the start. And one of these games, one I grew up with, was Mario Maker for 3DS, because I wanted to make my own Mario levels, but I also don't own a Wii U because, like I said, who the fuck owns a Wii U? Now, it wasn't an exact port, it had many differences. Like, for one, you couldn't upload levels, and the only levels you could play made by other people were selected by Nintendo or something. I don't really know how that worked, but whatever. Another thing was it didn't have those cool amiibo costumes, which always pissed me off as a kid because I always wanted those. And then when the second game came out and I was like, oh look, this is way better than what I have, and then got it and found out they had no amiibo costumes, I was even more mad. But it's whatever. And the biggest difference is this version has a story mode. Well, kind of. It's more like a mission mode. It's called the Super Mario Challenge. It has 100 levels, about like 30 of which are just remakes of old levels from older Mario games that Nintendo made, and that's the only way you can unlock elements for your levels, unlike in the Wii U version, which each day you would get new level elements, I think. I don't really know. I never had the Wii U version, but that's what Google says, so I'll just believe them. Anyway, so the only way you could unlock all the items was 100%ing that Mario challenge, which I did beat it. I beat all the levels, but I never did all the missions. So I never unlocked Bowser Jr., and that always pissed me off because I wanted to use Bowser Jr. in my levels. But one, those missions were too hard for little 7-year-old me, and two, 7-year-old me was illiterate and didn't know how to do the challenges. That was kind of the biggest problem. And I said the challenges were too hard for 7-year-old me, but I'ma be real, I might just suck at video games. They're hard for me now. I wanted to 100% it for this video, you know, just to say what it's like. But then I played it and I realized I'm not doing this shit. Like, there was one, I think this is where I stopped. I beat it, but after that I was like, I'm done. Was, I think, like, one of the earlier levels, like, probably like the 5th level. I don't know the exact level. But you had to, like, there was piranha plants and Goombas, and they were stacked on top of each other. And for the first mission, you had to kill all the Goombas only without killing a piranha plant. And the second one, you had to kill all the piranha plants without killing a Goomba. Now, I'll show footage on screen of this. It was really fucking hard for a fucking Mario game. Like, it was just like, I don't want to do that shit. So, after that, I realized I just got better games to play. Like Socks the Cat Rocks the House, of course. No fucking Mario Maker for Nintendo 3DS. No, only real men's game. Like Socks the Cat Rocks the House. Anyways, the main level building part, it's just like the Wii U version pretty much. I mean, like I said, never played the Wii U version, and still can't because I still don't own a Wii U, and I don't plan on buying a Wii U, but from what I've seen, looks like the same thing, you know, other than no amiibo costumes, which still pisses me off. I mean, come on, if I had a Sonic amiibo, I can play as Sonic in a Mario game. That's dope, bro. I can't do that. But, yeah, other than that, you know, it's an inferior version, but it's still a good game, because it's an inferior version of a good game, and, like, I got a little soft spot for it, because I grew up playing it. I mean, it wasn't like my favorite game when I had it. Even when I had it, I still had games like Odyssey, but, you know, it was alright. If I were to rate it, I'd say it's like a 5 out of 10. Now I'd say it's pointless to get those since they discontinued support for the 3DS. I mean, well, now you can get it for free with the H Shop, but Yeah, you might as well just fucking get Mario Maker 2, or they'll probably make Mario Maker 3 pretty soon, you know, with the Switch 2 being out. But anyway, see you guys next time, and subscribe, or you're forced to play this game for 100 years and all of eternity. I don't fucking know. Subscribe.